Welcome back, my friends, to Tokyo School Life. My apologies if the first episode was distinct because of the flicker. Hopefully, by doing this, running it in full screen mode, we can actually get somewhere. So let's return back to the wild wackiness that is Tokyo School Life as we continue episode 1. Welcome to Japan. Come on. Work me again. Maybe I'll go to the bookstore to lift my spirits. I love Japanese manga. The dynamic compositions, charming characters, exciting twists and turns, and just a little bit of sexiness too. All these elements come together to give Japanese manga a different charm than European or American comics. It has more balls than both combined. Almost like with anime having a little more backbone than American cartoons. Japanese have two phonetic alphabets called hiragana and katakana, and one logographic set of characters called kanji. The kanji in particular are really tricky. You might need to know several thousand for even a typical day's use. Even though I can speak Japanese decently, reading and writing is still a challenge. What my character says is very true. That's why I usually buy the English versions of manga. But now I've come all the way to Japan. And while I'm here, I should buy some manga in their original Japanese language. Oh yeah, this is much better. I start up the map app on my phone and search for near bookshop, which points me towards a large bookstore right away. Man, this app is really a lifesaver. In front of the bookstore, I see a promotion for a certain manga, and I don't believe what I see. Cyborg 009? Oh. The new volume of Samurai Maiden goes on sale today. Samurai Maiden. It's a really popular historical manga, published in monthly Shonen Clap magazine. I see the joke. Weekly Shonen Jump. And it also happens to be my all-time favorite manga. The main character is Saigo Takamori. He's a historical figure who lived in the mid-1800s, which is known in Japan as the Edo and Meiji periods. That sounds awfully like Rurouni Kenshin. Meiji Kekaku Romatan. During that time, Western European countries pushed for the leader of the Edo shogunate to open the borders of the samurai nation of Japan after 300 years of isolation. However, the rigid Edo shogunate would not budge so easily. There were men who tried to remake Japan to be as strong as Western European countries by overthrowing the shogunate and reinstituting the emperor. Saigo Takamori was among the heroes who supported the changing times of Japan. By the way, this is all secondhand knowledge I got from Wikipedia. Ha ha, Wikipedia, I get the joke. And so, Samurai Maiden is a what-if historical manga that wonders, what if Saigo Takamori was a lovely girl? In the manga, as the last heir to the Saigo name, Saigo Takamori was raised as a boy in the Satsuma domain. She was nicknamed Saigo-chan. The contrast between her cute, small appearance and her stoic samurai heart is so awesome. Samurai Maiden is getting really famous all around the world. Once again, sounds like Rurouni Kenshin. I'm a big fan of Saigo-chan. I have all the comics translated in English, but the English versions have always come out months after the Japanese releases. It can be pretty frustrating. Yeah, that sounds like most stuff that comes out of Japan. Like, you would have to wait, like, maybe a week, or maybe a day, if you were in the States. And you had to wait for the latest episode of, say, Kamen Rider Ghost. You would have to wait until the day it comes out. You would have to wait, like, maybe a solid 24 or maybe 2 days. You might wait a day or two, depending on who subs it. You're gonna have to wait for 2 versions to come out. One is the raw version, and the other is the sub version. And that's with all shows, mind you. Because anime does the same thing, tokusatsu does the same thing, even movies. Movies are a whole different thing altogether. Because you would have to wait like a week after it gets released to, to DVDs and whatnot. I might be wrong on that, but the way Japan is just very, very, very advanced. Since it's getting an anime version this summer, there hasn't been any new releases lately. So that's it. I heard there's a new volume. I heard that a new volume was going to finally come out. So it's today. This is destiny. New volume! New volume! Okay. The Tenkaichi of Otaku is coming out. And hopefully this doesn't desync the entire time down recording this. The shelves at the front of the store are empty. Huh. Isn't that just a little too fast? I've got a bad feeling about this. Sumimasen! Hi? The saleswoman looks surprised for a second when she sees me, but then quickly smiles again. Do you have the comic, Samurai Maiden? Are you looking for the new volume? Yeah, I can't seem to find it. I'm sorry. It sold more than we expected, and it was almost gone by this afternoon. Oh, I see. Oh no! But even though the display in the front is empty, there should be some left on the bookshelf towards the back. Thanks, I'll look. My pace quickens as I hurry towards the bookshelf she mentioned. For the love of God, please let there be at least one copy left. It's here. The words Samurai Maiden shine on the book's spine. No mistake, this is the long-awaited new volume. And it really is the last one. That was close. I just made it. By the way, it's raining outside. Kata! Hi. Konnichiwa. Huh? Minazuki-san?
君がですね。どうしてこんなところにいらっしゃるのですか？学校帰りにむやみに寄り道をしてはいけませんよ。
That's a good question. I'm here for the same reason that you're here. Yeah, I just found the manga I wanted. I'm just gonna buy this and get going. I have the new volume of Samurai Maiden in my hand. For some reason, Minazuki-san also raises her hand towards it. I lightly pull on the manga. She lightly pulls right back. Minazuki-san, you came here to buy Samurai Maiden too? God damn that flickering.
何のことやら、サムライメイデンなんて何のことだかよく知りませんですよ。
Aha. Right. You ain't fooling anyone, babe. Then could you let me have it? I'm a big fan of this manga. It's the first new volume in a while, and I've really been looking forward to it. 大ファン。はい。大ファン。I pull on it a bit harder. She pulls a bit harder right back. You know, this sounds pretty dirty right now.
実は
Yes. Minazuki-san?
実は私には病弱な妹がいるのです。
What if I were to put it on auto? Could I still read it? Eh?
妹は病院でサムライメイデンを読むのだけを楽しみにしています。今日も私が最新刊を買って帰るのを今かと待ちわびているのです。
Okay. Wow. Oh no. I hope you're not lying to me. Oh, you should have told me sooner. I can just buy it later.
ありがとうございます。妹もきっとすごく喜ぶと思います。
I'm guessing you guys heard that too. You're a good big sister, Minazuki-san. Tell your little sister I love Samurai Maiden too. And that I hope she'll get healthy and strong like Saigo-chan.
はい。本当にありがとうございました。それでは私はこれで失礼します。
No, I should just click on that. I see her off, waving as she goes. Damn, it sure feels good to do the right thing. Instead of click everywhere, click on that part. I dragged my suitcase along the country road. I didn't eat any lunch, so I'm feeling kind of frazzled. I tried some other bookshops after that, but in the end, Samurai Maiden's totally sold out. It's too bad I couldn't get the new volume. I guess that's how it goes when something's so popular. I think it's really coming down out there. A lot sure happened today. I guess -1, -1, +1 puts me at a total score of -1, huh? If the next place I go is a plus, things will balance out. I look up from my smartphone and gaze at the scenery around me. Looks like this is where I'll be doing my homestay. Tomo A Dormitory, a part of Tomo A Shrine. I asked Sensei if it's normal for a shrine to house students in Japan, and he said he didn't think so. Tomo A Shrine is probably a special case. Seems like several students live together at Tomo A Dormitory for their own various reasons. So, if you must know, the reason I'm staying here is, well, it's no special reason. Just that Sensei is a friend of the chief priest Shirakawa. I wonder if his first name is Shu. I can't believe there's a tranquil place just like this, just a short walk from the station nearby the big city of Okawa. What a contrast. This isn't bad at all, though. After going through so much, this soothes my tired spirits and my aching feet. I heard there's some students the same age as me living here. I don't care about getting to know cute girls anymore. Liar. At this point, just let me make a good impression here and make a real friend. Yeah. Sure. I made it. I finish climbing up the tall stone stairway and arrive at the shrine goods. Sit on the ground, then lean back on my suitcase. The shrine grounds are surrounded by a thick forest. Even though it's technically near the city, the noise level is the exact opposite. The trees shade me from the sun, and a gentle breeze cools my body from the heat. What a nice place. Here goes! I stagger to my feet. Tomo A Dormitory is located around the back of the shrine. It's a quite nice Japanese-style wooden house, so this is where I'll be spending the next 2 months. I can't find a doorbell. I shouldn't just enter unannounced, but what else can I do? Moshi moshi! Moshi mosh! Usually say hello. Or that might be konnichiwa. That might be konnichiwa. Or konbawa. If it's in the evening, it's konbawa. If it's during the day, it's konnichiwa. But if it's in the morning, it's ohayo. After yelling loudly, I noticed someone in the building. Okay, yeah, I'm getting nervous. I gotta make a good introduction and make friends.
Hi, hi! お待たせしました。
Okay, that happened. Okay. Huh? Awkward silence fills the room. Death stares. Chickens. Almost looking at tits. You know I could do this all day. This can be a screenshot. We're looking at you. The camera's on you. Shh. 3, 2, 1. It's still going.
なぜこちらに？まさか白川宮司がおっしゃっていた新しい仲間ってあなたのことだったんですか？
Yeah, Ryu. It happened, man. It happened. But yeah, I might be. I'm just noticing at her eyes. She's like, wee, 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 wee. It's like you see one just like what, the other saying the, and the third one. So you can tell Aoi is the one saying what, Karin is the one saying the, and Sakura's like. But that smile on her face, she's like, ah. Chill! I don't want no knee to the nuts! I'm bludgeoned by screams of anguish from Yayoi-san, the tall, grumpy schoolgirl in front of me. Looks like it's game over. Please don't desync. You're making it a game to sync, woman! Stop it! Oh, for the love of fuck. Really?
白川、あのヒルアンド、何考えてんのよ。女の子だけの寮にこんなスケベ外人放り込むとかありえない。
Hey, that's racist. What? I just explained to you. That was just a misunderstanding. I swear it was just an accident. Can I go auto on this? I can't go auto on this?
どうだか。あんたの手つき超いやらしかったもん。絶対あれは私のおっぱ。胸見てたもんね。
I can't help it if your breasts are heaving, okay?
カリンちゃん、さすがに言い過ぎじゃ。
Please. Besides, I'm kind of waiting for your breasts to kind of like, I don't know, mature a bit. You're a little too. And then my eyes are like, you're too young. You. Could we please? Can I click to
ダメ
proceed?
だよ、葵。あんただってひどい目に遭わされたんでしょ。あんた可愛くて素直で騙されやすいんだから気をつけないと。
What if I were to press it enter? Oh, okay. Okay, we can do that. You're overthinking this. I didn't think anything of the sort. I don't have any interest in your blubbery lumps. If I could just read that over. You're overthinking this. I didn't think anything of the sort. I don't have any interest in your blubbery lumps.
皆さん、とりあえず落ち着きましょう。私たちの間には誤解があるのです。冷静になればきっと分かり合えるはずです。
Yeah, I think I'll just go with the enter, just pressing enter. Yeah, I agree. Can we just learn to get along, please? You're so kind, Minazuki-san. Unlike Yayoi-san, you're a real Yamato Nadeshiko.
ちょっと、あんたは誰に許可取ってうちのさくらに話しかけてんのよ。
Really? 本当にするんでれ? I'm talking to Minazuki-san right now. Minazuki-san, how'd it go with your sister? Was she happy? Eep? Or would have been eep?
あんた何言ってんの？この子は一人っ子よ。妹なんていない。
Ah. Nandato! Oh, in the wrong key. Minazuki looks upset and won't make eye contact with me. Here I thought she was the only good one in the bunch, but I guess I was wrong.
さくら、葵、下がんなさい。やっぱりこの男おかしい。近寄ったらダメよ。
ツンデレ。 In front of my eyes, the door to Tomo A dormitory slammed shut. What? Hold on, you expect me to sleep outside or something? Thank goodness, I knew it had to be a joke. There's no way they'd go that far. Oh, she would. She would. She would take it as far as the Brooklyn Bridge if she wanted to. Yayoi throws a blanket at me and closes the door again. Then she locks it as noisily as she can so I can hear the key turning. Yeah! My name is Ichigo Musko. I place my feet on the ground in Japan. Japan is so cool. So many unique and exotic cultures have their roots here. Harajuku fashion culture. Akihabara's otaku culture. Shinjuku's yakuza culture. I can't wait to see all of them. Now I'm starting like I'm saying, my name is Diego Montoya. I've come to kill you. But most of all, I'm looking forward to getting to know some cute girls. Well, we met the HBIC. My Japanese sensei said foreigners are total bait magnets in Japan. I hope I can make friends with a delicate, kind, and lovely Yamato Nadeshiko, which is what they call the ideal Japanese girl, and even better, slowly but surely we become more than friends. What do you mean, popular sensei, you damn lawyer?! Anime Janai. It's from Karin.
That geyser drives me crazy. Oh my god!
That's always text. And of course, if you don't know what aoi means in Japanese, it means blue.
Karin-chan, are you mad? Yeah, I'm mad. Steaming mad. He touched my breast.
Of course, cherry blossom is Sakura in Japanese.
I heard about the incident earlier, but do you really mean that he rubbed your beautiful breast thoroughly with both hands, Karin-san? You're just making it sound worse. Give me a break. You and Graysden.
I love the emotes.
Good. Now I'm relieved. It sounded disturbing to me at first. But he said that it was just a misunderstanding. There's no way I can trust that guy.
I don't like you either.
You suffer because of him, too. I was just careless. Oh, yeah, Sakura. What was that Gaichi talking about when he said something weird about you having a sister? Nothing, just a silly mistype. Excuse me. I don't know how he got that idea. He's way too suspicious. I just can't trust him. I suppose. I'll protect you guys.
Oh, good lord.
Karin-chan, I think you're overreacting. I think you're overreacting. Well, you got a problem? I understand that you're mad, but I think you should have thrown him out just for that. Oh, I see. So you gotta take his side. I don't want to sound. I don't want to be presumptuous, but I think you've gone too far. Besides, he's a guest from a foreign country. Hold on, Sakura. You two? You guys are making me look like I'm the bad guy. Ah! No, I don't mean to be judgmental about your opinion, but I do also think we need a fair point of view. Oh, screw it! I'm going to bed.
Karin has left the chat room.
Karin-chan? Excuse me, I'm not feeling well at it. Good night.
Cherry Blossom has left the chat room.
Sakura-chan? Hello? Okay.
My thirst awakens me. I look around and the sky is bright. It's already morning. I actually spent the whole night outside. Sleeping outside is almost like begging to be robbed. I tried to stay on guard and under cover, but I was just so tired that I slept like a rock. Thankfully, it didn't look like anyone rummaged through my luggage. Just like she said, a single blanket was enough to sleep soundly. There's also a tidy public bathroom nearby, so no problems there. I also can't say it was cozy, but it wasn't all that terrible either. I'm not saying my mood is on par with my comfort level, though. Aren't I a guest here? Is this really how they treat their guests? I don't expect to be spoiled or anything. Just treat me like a human being. That's all I ask. Damn sensei. I think back to our conversation from yesterday. It did seem like those three didn't know all the details about my visit. Maybe no one had told them about it. I left my phone, ready to give Sensei a piece of my mind. No, wait. Now that I think about it, Sensei is a real prankster. If I go crying back to him, he'll just get a kick out of it. Actually, this situation almost seems like something he planned for me. That's gotta be it! Damn you! For now, I wander around the shrine grounds in search of water. After walking a bit, near the entrance to the inner shrine grounds, I see a place where you can scoop up some water. I draw the water into the ladle and put it to my lips. Oishii! The cool water seems to flow throughout my body. Nobody saw that, right? I wonder if it's okay to wash my face too. It's no biggie, right? I feel alive again. I almost sound like took a whiz in the water. It's like, I'm refreshed after washing my face. Finally, I'm wide awake. You're kind of bouncy today. Ah! Oh no. Did someone see me washing my face? Am I gonna get chewed out? Your name was, who? What was her first name again? Huh? Yeah. Damn straight I am. I haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon. That's actually good. Onigiri is pretty damn good. She has an onigiri in her hand. Japanese onigiri. It's just a simple dish of cooked rice packed into a triangular shape. Let me tell you, onigiri is pretty damn good, especially if you hadn't eaten anything. That's gonna feel like high heaven if you haven't eaten anything. What's this black paper like stuff stuck onto it? Seaweed. I asked the question I had wondered about when I saw onigiri in anime.
それは海苔。海藻を干して固めたシートだよ。食べられるから心配しないで。
Told you, seaweed. Each grain in the plump mound of rice seems radiant to me. I take the onigiri from her hands as if I'm handling something fragile. Delicious! I speak without thinking after taking the first bite. There's no filling inside. It's just a clump of rice flavored with some salt. Still delicious, no matter what. Yet the moment it enters my mouth, it gently comes apart as I chew. The inside of my mouth fills with the sweet, warm sweetness of the rice, and the taste of the seaside scented crispy nori is yet another great accent. I ate the 2 onigiri she brought in no time flat.
口にあったみたいでよかった。パンの方がいいかなと思ったけど、すぐに用意できるのはこれくらいしかなかったんだよね。
Oh. Nadeshiko!
僕、そんなんじゃないよ。
Okay, you just creeped out a little girl, man. Huh? I thought Yamato Nadeshiko was a compliment.
やめてやめて、恥ずかしい。うわあ、こんなこと言われたの初めて。胸がドキドキしてるよ。
Toki Toki Panic. Did I use the term incorrectly? No, whatever. And so you're Hazuki-san.
はじめまして。僕、葉月葵。ここでかりんちゃんとさくらちゃんと一緒に暮らしてるんだ。僕のことは葵でいいよ。
Okay, Aoi. My name's Ichigo Musuko. I think you already know. But I'm a transfer student who's studying in Japan.
ゆうべはかりんちゃんがごめんね。かりんちゃんが本気の子モードに入っちゃうと僕じゃ止められなくて。
Yeah, I know somebody who's completely like that. This is why I stay quiet for most of the reasons. Wow. I feel like for the first time I came to Japan, I'm really, truly being treated like a human being. Thanks, but it's not your fault, Aoi, so don't worry about it.
何それ？私が悪いってこと？
Here comes the big boss!
とりあえず上がって。そんでもって葵はさくらのこと叩き起こしてきて。家族会議開くよ。
Family meeting. Okay. Family meeting? In Japanese households, they take off their shoes and leave them in the entryway. I try to go inside with my shoes on and get seriously yelled at. Listen, I know you're not supposed to do it. I just did it as a joke. In Japanese culture, it is proper to take off your shoes before coming in the house. Namely, you don't want to attract any mud or dirt while you come into it. Plus, it's a means of respect. You know, you take off your shoes before coming in. You leave the shoes on the outside, like nearly on the outside of the house or right by the door. Because you're either going to go out in a moment or so. It's really just custom. That's all it is. Tomo A Dormitory is a historical-looking wooden Japanese-style building. When I step on the wooden floor in the hallway, it makes creaking noises. How exotic. And plus, this is a tatami-style room. Tatami is a kind of flooring unique to Japan that's made with woven dried straw. It's very fine grained and feels nice to the touch. This kind of place would usually fill me with excitement, but right now I'm not quite in the mood to appreciate to its fullest. And I'm listening to rain as this is going on. 10 minutes have passed. Good Lord. just for a moment, it's just looking like Sakura's like, oh shit, that's the I'm listening. I'm awake. I'm awake. 10 minutes have passed since I was allowed in Tomo A Dormitory. Yayoi's son is glaring daggers at me, and this is more than a little uncomfortable. These three girls are the only ones living here, right? Let me calm down and think rationally about this. Of course they'd be cautious, especially since they didn't even know that I'm a guy. They're probably gonna kick me out, aren't they? Where should I stay? Maybe I can get some advice at school. Poor Sakura, she's trying her damnedest to stay focused. She can't really stay focused. She's like, please, I just want to go to sleep. Please, I'm still tired. Can we go now, please?
まず最初に言っておくけど、私昨日の朝のことは謝るつもりないから。あんた、それだけのことしたって分かってるでしょ?
Oh, don't worry, babe. I have no interest in you. Oh. Like I said, that was just an accident. My words are cut short by her piercing glare. I guess she has more she wants to say.
でも、一晩経って頭が冷えたっていうか、外に放り出すのはちょっとやりすぎって思わなくもなくて、っていうか、むしろひどいって気もしなくは。
I can't look at this face, seriously. I can't. I'm looking at it. Always just out of it. Sakura's like, I'm ready to go back to sleep. Karin is like, help me out here. What? This isn't quite the reaction I was expecting.
もうとにかく私は知らない。あとは葵と桜で決めて。で、桜、ちゃんと起きてる？朝弱いのにごめんね。
Oh yeah, Sakura is Sakura. She's like me. I'm not really a morning person myself. I'm a night owl.
はい。ちょっとまだ眠いのですけど、大事なお話ですから大丈夫です。
Sakura, dear, if you want to go back to sleep, you can. Oh, you look like you need some more sleep. You're kind of just sitting there out of it.
昨日のことは僕が不注意だったのが悪いから。それにおにぎり美味しそうに食べてくれたよ。ああいう食べ方する人に悪い人はいないと思うんだ。
On top of that, I was hungry as hell.
私は最初は驚きましたけど、外国からのお客様を放り出すのは道義にもとると思うのです。友医寮に男の子がいた時期もありますし。
I wonder what happened. Yayoi-san thinks for a while. Then she slowly opens her eyes.
ごめんなさい。外に放り出すのがやりすぎたと思う。だから昨日のことはこれで終わりかってことにして水に流してやらないでもないっていうか。
Okay. You want me to forget it? I can't forget it. But I'm keeping my eye on you, grumpy cat. She gave a genuine apology? Oh man. This is starting to make me feel guilty for letting it go this far. You're running to McDonald's now? No, I'm sorry too.
喧嘩両成敗だね。はい、二人とも握手握手。
Aoi forces Yayoi-san's hand and mine together. To be honest, you were right. I wasn't thinking anything dirty. I'm really sorry. Even though your breasts are just heaving out there.
弥生カリンよ。
Ah, yeah. Huh. Her smile seems kind of off. Is she putting just a little too much strength into this hand? Ow, ow, ow!
ではこれであなたも友医寮の新しい仲間ということで決まりですね。
Yeah. Don't I feel lucky?
よっしゃ、今日は歓迎会だね。料理の腕によりをかけちゃうよ。
Yeah. The girls on the left and right, I'm totally digging their vibe. The one in the middle, I'm keeping my eye on this bitch. Tsundere!
友営寮の一番大事なルールは一つ。ここに暮らす子はみんな家族。短い間だけど、あんたもそう。家族を大事にして絶対に裏切らないこと。いいわね。
Oh, trust me, I know. I played Sleeping Dogs before. I know the value of what the triad are like. You never betray something like the triad or the Yakuza or anything like that. They will cut you. Family. Me. Their family.
友営寮へようこそ。
Did I just step into Sister Princess or something? Otobuko? Tokimeki Memorial?
きからニヤニヤしてんの？正直キモいんだけど。
Well, it's just that yesterday I was just thinking about how girls in Japan are the worst. But now I understand that you're actually a wonderful bunch. I'm really looking forward to these 2 months together. I thought these girls had some issues, but that wasn't true. Everyone's definitely nice. It's like they say Japanese girls are kind. And to think at one point I could have married a Japanese girl. Never happened.
何恥ずかしいこと普通に言っちゃってんの？これだから外国の人間はバカじゃないの？バカじゃないの？
No, I'm not an idiot. I'm officially accepted as a member of Tomo A Dormitory. I went through a lot, but in the end, it all worked out. They say that these girls are the only ones living at Tomo A Dormitory. Their guardian, the head priest Shirakawa, is always going on journeys, wandering around Japan. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy that would get along with Sensei. In other words, I'm going to be staying under one roof with these cute Japanese girls for 2 whole months. This is even more fantastic than I had imagined.
一応言っとくけど、変なことしたら今度こそ叩き出すわよ。なんせ私たちは家族なんだからね。
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to grope you or anything. You're safe for now. Oscar Langley. I know that! I won't do anything weird. I solemnly swear to be a perfect gentleman. Yeah, looking back, I was getting a little too comfortable yesterday. Even I admit I was too energetic for the first thing in the morning. Starting today, for real, I'll get serious. By the way, where's Sakura? I always had said she was going to prepare for the welcome party and left. I said I would carry her things, but she refused since I'm a guest. Kinda feel bad about making her go shopping all by herself though.
いきなり呼び捨てかよ。さすが怪人。こういうところ遠慮がないわね。
Are we gonna have to go to fisticuffs? If we're gonna have to go to town, I'm ready for your ass. Huh? But you said everyone in Tomo A Dormitory is family, right? So isn't it normal to call each other by your first names?
まあそりゃそうか。さくらなら台所じゃない？何かお菓子を作ってるんじゃないかしら。
Dessert, that's wonderful! I'm gonna check on her! After walking a bit, I find the kitchen. Sakura is humming while happily cooking. Sakura, what are you making?
あら、待ちきれませんでした。今日はあまり時間もないですから、シンプルにクッキーを焼こうかと。
Cookie. Cookies, wonderful! I love cookies too! I can see Sakura is kneading some cookie dough in the bowl. Where's a spoon? Spoon. Here. Kind of grab a little time to grab a bite of cookie dough. Oh man, that's my birthday.
はい、私の父がイギリスびいきなので、私も紅茶糖なんです。それは直接食べるものではありません。
Oh my God! One moment. I'm gonna do this on camera. Next thing it lands on, I'm gonna hit. I'm off in my room. Yes, I did it on camera. Good thing is I have good peripheral vision to where, you know, if something just passes by my line of vision, I can catch on to it real quick. Well, oh, my country, we just say that just like that. Like, you just can't wait for it to cook. So you squeeze a little from the tube and pop it in your mouth.
チューブからお国が変われば随分違うものなのですね。でもつまみ食いはダメですよ。
Aw, they taste so yummy. Sakura flicks me in the forehead as she says that. A classic girl who's good at baking. A classic girl who's good at baking. She really is the ideal Yamato Nadeshiko. Oh, that reminds me. So, really, you were buying Samurai Maiden for yourself, is that right? This is kind of crazy. Sakura? You're smiling, but not smiling at the same time?
何うろうろしてんのよあんたは。さくらの邪魔をしない。おとなしく座ってなさいってば。
Asuka! Karin drags me back in the living room by the nape of my neck. I run my hand over to the tatami mat that I wasn't able to enjoy earlier. I bring my face close to it and smell it. Ugh. It smells like straw. My character is really crazy. Tatami. smells so good. Unaware of the lower part of her body.
あんた何やってんの？まあ本人が楽しいならいいんだけど。
Oh, by the way, why does this dormitory have an air conditioner in every room? Isn't that a waste of electricity? Well, central air is normal in my country. The air is heated or cooled, and then it's carried around the whole house through pipes.
ああ、そういうのをドラマで見たことある。でも、そういえばなんでだろうね。日本の家ってぴっちり閉じてないから、それだとダメなのかも。
You're asking me this? Oh, I see. The reason goes back to how traditional Japanese homes are built. That's so deep.
あんた、日本のことそんなに好きなの
？Yeah. Trust me, when I was like 5 years old, and you know, when I was really into, you know, anime. My first anime was, of course, Voltron. Before I knew about, you know, it being Go Line, because I saw a lot of anime when I was a kid. I really wanted to go to Japan when I was this small, when I was about 5 years old. Kid you not. Because I was that excited. I look back at now. I really wish I kept my Voltron figure. It was the 5 lions. Like I said, I really wish I kept it. I won't. I can always order one for myself. Of course. Ever since I was a kid, ever since I was a little kid, I admired Japan. I need to stop playing this game. That's why I'm so happy to be here.
そう、じゃあこっちにいる間、せいぜいいい思い出ができるといいわね。
Yeah, me too. Karin's scary when she gets mad, and she's very frank. Still, even if she looks uninterested, she'll have a conversation with me. She's got to be a good girl at heart.
ただいま。お待たせ。すぐに準備するね。
Okari Aoi-san.
葵は一人で料理から洗濯から巴寮の家事全部やってんのよね。頭が上がんないわ。
Let's just say Aoi is like Sasami from Tenchi Muyo. She doesn't mind doing the little things around the house. Though she doesn't look the part, Aoi is the motherly type. Even yesterday, she was the only one who didn't do anything mean to me.
あの子、基本怒ったりしないんだけど、台所を自分の城だと思ってるから、その辺だけは気をつけた方がいいよ。
Of course. I see the kitchen as my laboratory. Huh? Oh boy. go further with this, do we really want to find out what's going to happen after this? Yeah, we can do this in the next part. So I'm going to save here. Like so. And next time, it'll be more of episode 2. Welcome to Japan. For real this time. When Tokyo school life continues right after this.